Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Summerclash Pre-Show. I'm with Kraos and HNS, and folks, today we're gonna have a stellar card with you tonight. Don't we, boys?
For
G'day,
sure.
how's it going?
So, our first card tonight, we have the WLW United States Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere with Sandor Mystico and Al Bonfan Loco. HNS, give us information about those two.
Well, it's been a very down time for El Buffon Loco, not whatever you said. Yeah, ever since winning the WLW United States Championship, he has lost every single match he's been a part of. He has got and whatever, including a loss to Sonia Del Mystico. So it's not looking that good for him. I'll be completely honest for you. I mean, maybe the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation will help out this mad clown a bit, but I don't really know what to say. Eh, yeah.
Kraos?
Sorry. But yeah, Sonya Door, he's been doing really well with everything. He's been notching up wins here and there. He did lose to Butcher, but everyone's lost to Butcher. Butcher is the best champion in WLW. But yeah, as I said, he's been El Buffon Loco, and he's definitely earned this title shot tonight. So, what about El Gerald versus Prince Kabuta?
Well, we're waiting for the match card to update. With Prince Kabuta and El Gerald in a L and a Cell match for the WLW Mexico Championship. Prince Kabuta and El Gerald have been having one of the personal rivalries we've seen in the past. Like, since El Gerald cannot put away Prince Kabuta with a semen demon, the sperm donor, El Gerald haven't been the champion that we have seen. For the past wins, he has struggled to get a win. One's a rope and one is a submission. So it's a good shot that Prince Kabuta might have Eric Joe's number. Well, Prince Kabuta had been dominating since he joined.
Yes,
But we know Joe. He had been very passionate. He's been very competitive. Last week, he had a dominant win and finally connect with the sperm donor. But they cannot underestimate Prince Kabuta because he had been dominating and he had Joe win. This is going to be a true testament to Joe if he survived L in the Cell match.
yeah, of course. I mean, Al in a Cell is a huge stipulation for El Gerald in the house of and that gym of L that he grew up in.
Exactly.
But yeah. So I've heard that El Gerald's been a real fighting champion about everything. He defends it every Thursday. It's pretty good for him.
He has been defending weekly, and he's been undefeated. But like I mentioned, so far only once he had used the sperm donor, and it was last week. Anything else, he had to roll up to win, and a submission. So right now, Joe might be scared.
Maybe he's being scared. Maybe he's just saving it for the big moments.
We'll find out. It is a big match of his career.
It is.
Speaking of big moments, next up, we have the WLW International Championship. In a last man standing with Macuna de la Morte and the Ripper. Carlos, you're representing Saturday Night. Just give them information about those.
Yeah, Ripper basically comes in taking a huge loss last Saturday, losing to Oblivion for the heavyweight championship, and Machina just calling out Ripper for a title match, and you know what, we're gonna see one here, and man, it's gonna be a war. We'll see how prepared Ripper is for this.
Like, tell us like the rivalry and to be honest, to compare like who you think who's going to be better between those two?
You know what, Machina with his high flying offense, we'll see if he can really take on the Ripper's power, because Ripper's power is so dominating here. He was world heavyweight champion for a reason. And you know what? We'll see if if that loss really took him out of his element. But with this match being last man standing, Ripper should have a huge advantage here as well.
And to be honest, Saturday night is where all the heavy hitter hits. I cannot wait to see, definitely our Thursday night viewers, what Mercury de la Mota and the Ripper can bring to the table. Again,
You gonna see blood?
I mean,
Ooh,
knowing
likely.
knowing
likely.
WLW standard, we're gonna see blood.
Yeah.
The question is going to be of like, how long will that take before that first drop?
Over under 2 minutes.
Ooh, I'm going under.
I'll take over. Believe it or not, we don't get that much blood on Mondays.
Oh, on Saturdays is a whole different story.
Thursday, we lost a sponsorship because of cursing and blood, so that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
But hey, we get a more edgy fan base, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have to pay more out of my pocketbook because we lost that sponsorship. So,
Yeah,
hey, you got to work to bring that back now.
Good
oh,
work,
exactly. Matt, Christ lost his sponsorship too. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know.
You don't own the company. Krayos owns the company.
Yeah, it hurt him more than me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so after
Speaking of-
this international, we have the Euro Championship after that.
Yeah, speaking of foreigners,
Yeah.
we have the WLW European Championship with the
Yeah,
Butcher
so,
against Eris in an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. Butcher is the best champion in WLW right now, undefeated in singles competition. He even took on El Buffon Loco last week and absolutely dominated him. He's just an absolute killer right now. Just all the cleavers. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see 7 cleavers tonight. It's gonna be so many. But Aries has been going well. He started a tag team with Draco taking on the boys to try and get onto the pre-show. He wanted to pull double duty tonight, but they came up a bit short because of the chemistry differences. But
I mean,
what this does show is that Aries has a lot of heart. He's so determined to be at the top of this company. And I think that one day he's going to get there. But right now, he's got this unmovable object that's Butcher right now.
I mean, I have called Butcher matches before they rebranded. And Butcher's had showed determination and showed that he can be messed around with. He's a dominant force, but we never see him in a more lethal match in an Extreme Rules. So how do you Butcher will play out in a extreme environment?
I think he's only going to get better if I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, this is a man who lives in the extreme. I mean, he took on your cartel before the rebrand and absolutely wiped the floor with them in singles competition.
Definitely.
I mean, he's just, as I said, he's the best, and I don't see why a loosening of the rules is going to restrict him anymore.
Yeah. Sorry, we got a message from our Sherman in our Twitch chat. And we're talking about the rumor, we're talking about the sponsor getting out, and his quote, "Damn, is how did that rumor get out?" Yes. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got the big one. Well, the second big one, Oblivion versus Takeo Kushida. That seems like it's going to be a hell of a match.
For the WLW heavyweight title match and a ladder match.
And a ladder match out of all things.
So
just let me get this right here, Krios. Oblivion was the
Warrior.
Yeah, he was the international champion, wasn't he, for a bit?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But last week um he sorry.
He
Yeah,
turned in his
so
he's
Oblivion
turned
won
in
the
his
world
title
championship
for the world
the
championship.
Ripper
Yes.
last week, right?
Yes.
In a champion versus champion match where the losers still kept what is your guys' lesser championship?
So the way it worked is Oblivion turned in his championship, got this win over Rippers so he can get the World Heavyweight Championship.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And you know
And-
what? Taco's been really, really doing well. He's won decent, good enough matches. He's won matches enough to basically push himself onto this forefront of the card, where he should be a world champion as well. Though RML has caused some chaos for him and some of the others, so we'll also see. Will RML appear as well? He has issues with both Oblivion and Takeo. So we'll see tonight as well. But this match will be fun to watch.
And
Sounds
again,
like it will be.
based on the brief split, Oblivion was the postal boy. He was determined. He was literally scaring, not scaring, but he became like the savior for Panda doing a craze of demons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kushida just been showing dominance and strength, and to be honest, this is gonna be an interesting match. Might be silver night between those two.
Yeah, and the only reason Takeo has that one blemish is because RML did not play by the rules.
Motherfucker.
So that's why I said it's like, will RML also show up here? He has issues with both. He was in line to get that international championship from Oblivion the first time around, and you know what? Oblivion showed his dominance, and he's been showing his dominance ever since. So we'll see if Takeo really has what it takes to take down the king.
And then the big one, the
Yes.
WLW Championship match. El Numero Uno versus Akana Kayeto in a steel cave match. Folks, Kayeto had been the dominant champion since Rebirth in a Hell in a Cell, and he haven't been, if I'm right, Panic and fact check me, he haven't shown defeat in this promotion. But El Numero Uno, since his date come back, he have lit a fire on his ass, showing that he's different, showing that he wants to be the champion. But it is a conflict of interest with Kabuta. Last week, Kayeto talked shit about King Yuta. Not only fire. Okay, so thank you for the clarification, Beto. So he does. But Kayeto take a shot with King Yuta against Numero Uno. Not only Numero is more pissed off, but some would speculate that King Kabuta might be pissed about that, knowing that that was his father. So it might be a chance that Kabuto might be interfering in this match, one way or another.
That makes sense. But what was Icona Kayeto thinking? You just don't speak ill of the dead, especially when their bodies barely hit the dirt. It's the bastard move.
For Kayeto, he's a great manipulator. He wanted to play mind games. And we saw Numero Uno getting very aggressive. Maybe it's part of the plan to show that, hey, he's minded. But Numero Uno did attack him last week. So it's a good chance that the field might be in an even field.
This is a very personal match now because of all that too.
Yes.
So we'll see how much of this is gonna be. This is gonna be a war.
But I think I clarified. Kayeto have lost in a tag match, but his single records has then been perfect. And Kayeto have been a cage match. He got thrown 3 times at Rebirth and still managed to get up.
That's a big deal.
So for me, Kayeto need to, in order to beat Kayeto for Numero, he have to find a way to make him down longer in a long period.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. So we're gonna do some predictions while we're getting ready.
Yeah. I guess I'll go first.
So we'll go back to the
Uh,
top. We'll go back to the top. For the United States champion was Sandor Mystico and Al Bufon Loco. Guys, what do you think gonna win? And why?
Oh, it's got to be Mystico. El Buffon has been the weakest champion we've ever seen in WLW. Pre-rebrand, post-rebrand, doesn't matter. The man can't win a match to save his life.
You know what though?
Mystico's younger, he's hungrier. There's just I can't see it going any way else. It doesn't matter where it's going to be, in the ring, in the backstage. Shoot, he'd go in the middle of a river if he had to. Sonya Del Mystico is coming out with the US Championship.
To counter your point though, El Bufon Loco is champion for a reason. He's won matches when it mattered. So I'm actually gonna go with El Bufon Loco.
I disagree with that even. He lost to Butcher last week in that big clash to determine who's the better champ. You know, it's not quite a championship match, but it's the next thing up. So it's the next thing below. And El Buffon just doesn't have it in him. And he's hurting from that match.
I mean, to be honest, based on what I've been hearing arguments, Al Bufon Loco does look like a clown. But I'm gonna go with the young guys. It's gonna be a Sandor Mystico. He said, like H&I said, he had the hunger, he had the drive. So why not put the title on him? So my money will be on Sandor Mystico.
As a wise man once said, it's about drive, it's about power.
All right. The second match. Let me open my fucking docket. The second match will be
Mike's
the WLW title match. Thank you. Ooh, this is hard because this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna say Prince Kabuto. I'm sorry, but seeing Gerald Burley wins matches, and I still feel like Prince Kabuto might have his number. I'm gonna say Prince Kabuto gonna win this all. The only question is, the only question can. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I can understand that. Prince Kabuto is, like in the last match, the younger and the hungrier guy. But we've seen El Gerald build himself up. And, well, I know he's got this more aggressive edge to him. But, I just can't give up the idea of El Gerald continuing to be our Mexico champion.
You know what? El Gerald in this match, in the Cell match, with his new aggressive personality, I think it gives him the edge over Prince Kabuto. So I'm gonna go with El Gerald here.
Damn. We're hoping it'll be a clean sweep. But the next one, the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
With Mikune de la Motre and the Reaper in the last man standing.
This one's a hard one to choose as well.
Yeah.
Ripper being so dominant and Machina just showing off what he can do, just coming in and in a last man standing out of all things. You know what? As much as Ripper is dominating, given that loss that he's just taken, Machina might have the edge here. And you know what? I'm gonna go Machina de la Muerte.
That's fair. That's very fair. But I mean, I feel like Ripper's going to do everything in his power to make sure he doesn't take 2 championship losses in a row.
No, that is very fair. I mean, if
he's got to pull everything out of his bag of tricks and just beaten Máquina del Morente's head. Like, I would not be surprised if we see one of these guys leave in a body bag.
Yeah, it is a last man standing match out of all things too. So if someone leaves in a body bag, oof.
I mean, look, Jake, we're getting covered for any death in the denture, right? Because both big bodies gonna hit.
I'm gonna have to speak to the lawyers about that.
Well, look.
We got
He
we
he
got
he
we got
he
insurance, don't we?
he's on good position most likely. So he's giving information we can. But boy, the fact that you've seen two. Okay, well, our Panda said he's pleaded fifth. So
we are not allowed to either confirm nor deny this at this moment.
exactly. But those are going to be a hard, bloody match. But to be honest, I'm going with Delamote. Something about him is gonna fucking wreck the Reaper. And to be honest, we cannot wait for it.
Neither. It's gonna be a ripper.
And now, what about
Excuse the
our
pun.
what about our next match? The European Championship match between
All
Butcher
held
and Aries.
and an Extreme Rules.
As much as I said it before, and I'll say it again, I can't see it going any way but Butcher. Aries has a lot of heart, and I mean a lot of heart. He's going to want to be the top of this company. Butcher is it right now. He is the pinnacle. He is the singles wrestler in this company. I think Aries is going to put on a hell of a match. He's got to put Butcher through his paces, but I think we're going to see Butcher standing tall, still holding his European Championship at the end of this match.
You know, with how dominant Butcher has been, I really have to. I really want to say Butcher, but it's always that Aries has been proving himself so much, and he has a lot of heart. So I'm gonna go Aries here. I'm gonna go Aries winning this match. He's just gonna have enough to put Butcher away.
I think you're going for the only true upset of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going for true upset. It's gonna be Aries. He has the confidence to continue retaining his title. Why not continue more? And the fact that you're going to beat and establish that in Butcher, his stock gonna be high.
Oh, his stock will be hugely high, but I mean, he's got time. He's still so very young. I just can't see Butcher not figuring out how to, if not beat him, just out wrestle him. Because, we talk about how Butcher is this high impact guy, but he's got a brain behind that mask. He's a fucking solid wrestler. Oops. Am I allowed to say that on this server?
What? You can curse if you want.
Okay, fair enough. I try to keep.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to?
I don't know, man. I try to keep it pretty PG on Mondays. We're the
that's where you got sponsors.
Entertainment show.
That way you got sponsors, not us. It makes sense.
That's fair.
Speaking about big, go ahead.
I guess we should move on to Oblivion and the WLW Championship match.
The heavyweight title match.
Heavyweight title match. Sorry.
With Oblivion and Kushida. I'm no offense to Kushida. I don't know his first name, and I don't want to butcher it out of respect. Taco. All right, Taco to Kushida in a ladder match. To be honest, I'm something about Oblivion since the early days of VCRW in the before the resplit. He's a mysterious motherfucker. So I feel like Oblivion might steal this. He might take the title.
He may.
Oblivion would retain. But this may show my bias here, just because I've watched a lot of Kushida. I'm gonna go Taiko Kushida in this. But you know what? Oblivion he is a dominating force. So it's gonna be tough to really, for either way. It's gonna be a tough match between both of them. But I gotta go my edge on Taiko.
I gotta agree with you there, Krios. I know he's won a lot. Like, he won the Golden Ticket, he won the International Championship, and then he won the World Championship. But Oblivion isn't 100% in big matches. I mean, he was he was the first win El Gerald ever got. He was the man who snapped El Gerald's winning streak, and then he went on a losing streak himself. Oblivion can get incredibly hot, but he can also get incredibly cold. And, well, if a cold snap hits tonight, then Kushida's got it. And I think that just might happen.
And for the big one, for the WLW champion, it in a steel cage, El Numero Uno versus Icona Kayeto. We'll go with H&S.
It's got to be El Numero Uno. Kayeto doesn't deserve it from the record of he doesn't deserve the respect that being a champion brings. El Numero is going to beat the ever-loving crap out of him. He's brought up King Yuta, and he is going to pay.
Alrighty, Cross.
You know what? I'm gonna go Ikano Kaido on this one.
Boo.
I mean, it's a hard choice nonetheless. But Ikano Kaido is just showing he's just getting in the head of El Numero Uno a lot.
Maybe getting into his head, but is that a good thing? El Numero Uno is a killer, metaphorically, of course.
But that's the game plan.
That's the game plan. It's like he may set him up, and it's just in a steel cage match, these two trapped. Ikano Kaido may just have that edge where he may make El Numero Uno just being in his head just cost a mistake.
And even if El Numero win, he will try his best to show he's a coward.
Yeah.
Unless, like, as of now, is still cage. But knowing WLW is not going to be escape. But he will show if he's going to be scared of him, even if he lose. He won't make himself different.
Put it this way: if El Numero Uno tries to escape the cage in any way, Ikano Kaido is just going to call him out for that.
And even if he lose, he won the mental game.
Mm-hmm. So
does the mental game matter if you're holding the gold though?
I mean, look at El Gerald.
You can lose the gold for that reason.
I mean, look at El Gerald. He had I know it's a different man, but El Gerald had been struggling as our Mexico City champion due to King Kabuto.
Prince Kabuto.
So, I'll say this: my money is going to Icona Kayeto. Maybe because the mind games against Numero Uno, and also the fact that he had been in a cage match in a Hell in a Cell. So he had that experience right now. He knows what to do to inflict pain and how to strategic to win.
All right.
I think you guys have little faith. I'll be honest with you.
And you know what? For right now, not to interrupt you, but here's Panda. He has something special for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a phenomenal match to open up the show. Not to open up the show, to finish off the pre-show for the opening of Summerclash. We got The Boys versus RML and Unforgiven for the WLW Tag Team Championship match. Now, I'm biased because I'm from Cincy. They're my boys. I know exactly how they wrestle, and I know exactly what's going to happen in this match. For prediction wise, I'm not going to say
piping it up the entire time.
For prediction's sake, I am not going to say who I'm predicting to win because I'm biased and I also hate RML. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, when it comes to tag team wrestling so far, we've seen 2 tag team matches in the WLW after the rebrand. We've seen El Numero Uno, El Caballero Oscuro versus Ikano Kaido and Blue Phoenix, or Azul Phoenix, I'm sorry. And we've seen The Boys versus Draco and Aries. Now, what we've learned from The Boys versus Draco and Aries, the chemistry between Sean Booker and Joshua the Nightmare Kincaid cannot be understated. They are by far the most in-sync tag team I have ever witnessed.
It was a one-sided demolition when Aries and Draco tried to take on The Boys. Just, you could tell who'd been a tag team for years and years and who had been thrown together on the night.
So I'm going to open the floor up to you, but I would like to say one thing that we did not mention before the El Numero Uno ni Kano Kaito match. Something that is extremely important. Last Thursday, Ikano Kaito left Phoenix Azul to fend for himself. He left. He left in the middle of the match. He got hit with a Numero Destroyer, and he walked away, leaving his tag partner to fend for himself. Now, is this a showcase of Ikano Kaito's character, or is it more or less just mind games for Ikano Kaito? As you said, he's a manipulator, but that is the only thing I have to say on that matter.
I mean, it could be both, because Kaito don't want to put any injury before the match. So
I mean,
he just
if you want
gonna
my
just.
take, it's just that Ikano Kaito is a rat bastard.
Oh, don't get me wrong, he is, but he's also a smart rat bastard.
I mean, that's what being a rat bastard means, unfortunately. Like, I'm not trying to say that he's an idiot. Walking away from that sort of match is objectively smart.
So,
but I think he's a coward.
Going back to the tag
match. If anyone's
match.
escaping the cage tonight, it's going to be Ikano Kaito, because he wants to keep that gold more than anything else.
That is a very, very solid point. So, boys, what do we think? It's going to be the boys, or is it going to be RML and Unforgiven taking home the tag team gold tonight?
Oh, it's going to be the boys.
I'm going the
no
boys.
question.
We're going.
Championships are coming to Mondays.
We're going to clean sweep, guys. It's going to be the boys.
I mean, as much as I have RML on my show, but it's going to be the boys.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Jake, when you're ready.
But ladies and gentlemen, that has been the pre-show, or the panel. And before we get into the next match, and before we get into the fight that we're going to witness between the boys and RML and Unforgiven, I would like to say thank you and a very, very, very good job and a round of applause for Mexi, HNS, and Krios, because the panel was phenomenal and you guys kept the crowd entertained. But now we're gonna have a fight.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for.
Yep.
Patty, I think you're underselling by saying it's a fight. We're gonna have a brawl.
Also, we'll get ready. Contact. The panel was literally last minute. It was a good idea from HNS, so I'll give him credit to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, live from Santa Clara, California.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WLW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, he is the $1 Million King, Richard Michaels Lawler, RML.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pre-show match for Summerclash here in Santa Clara, California. We got a tag match between the boys and RML and Unforgiven for the WLW Tag Team Championship. And I have been, if not more, the most vocal about my hatred for RML. Now, I got Krios, HNS, and Mexi all with me on commentary. But,
yeah,
I mean,
so we can see it.
To say the least, it's one of those things where we needed everyone here for this.
Exactly. And we're honored to be here.
We all want to be here to witness this ass kicking, if we're being completely honest with you.
And sorry we had video issues, but now we are fully back, ladies and gentlemen. The full VOD, by the way, will be posted on the WLW channel, so anything that you miss or things of that nature, you will see there. But Krios, me and you have had the unfortunate pleasure of witnessing RML in this stupid.
So tired of RML's actions.
One, he planted me in the ring. I could have
interrupted our
sued
tournament.
him, but I didn't.
He messed up with our tournament as well.
Yeah.
So you know what? I can't wait to see the beating he's gonna take right now.
I mean, yeah, no, this is going to be one-sided as anything.
And his partner from every kid's nightmare, he is the Jin. Unforgiven.
This dude's just straight up fucking terrifying. If there's anyone that could win this match by himself, it's probably Unforgiven.
Okay, why are we getting more demons? I thought we agreed upon no more demons.
Hey, listen, a Jin isn't technically a demon, it's a mythical creature, so fuck off. Anyway, I think when it comes to someone, Chris, you can agree with me or disagree with me, someone who probably can win this thing by himself is Unforgiven.
Oh yeah,
without RML's help.
For sure. But you know what? Just for the fun of it, just saying it. If they pull off a victory here, it would be the shock of the century.
Not the shock of the
would be.
century, it'd be the shock of the world, the shock of all time. It would not even, that's just an understatement. If RML has fucking gold in my promotion, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
We may see Panda explode. And
I might climb in the ring and beat the ever-loving shit out of him again.
But you know what? The only way for that to happen, pigs have to fly.
Yeah, you're right.
Why does bacon flying? Oh, sorry. Say again.
Must have jumped off Cheech Nizer or something. I don't know.
And their opponents from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing at a combined weight of 416 pounds, Joshua the Nightmare Kincaid and Sean Booker, the boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Cincinnati Tag Team of the Century. The men that will bring the tag team gold to Monday nights, and the best goddamn tag team in the business.
The boys' teams are ready to hype up, ready to fuck down their opponents, and to be honest, they will show who the fuck they are.
This is going to be a war, to say the least, but if RML and Unforgiven think that this is going to be an easy task to take down the boys, they are sorely mistaken.
Yeah. And you know what? They look ready. They look ready for this.
They do. Matching uniforms and everything.
That's two different
And ladies and gentlemen, that is what it's for, the WLW Tag Team Championships. We're starting off with Joshua the Nightmare Kincaid and RML in the ring.
Look at Gary, Lucas, Piffy, and that.
Gary,
uniform.
excited to be here in Santa Clara, obviously close to his kids. And here we go.
Is he checking all the matches tonight?
Yes, he is. And now here comes Joshua
Fair
Kincaid
enough.
off of the rip, already dominating. Look at the strength of the Nightmare. Oh my god.
Oh god, that's impressive.
Got wrench suplex.
He's just so good at what he does.
Well, if you
The
haven't had a chance,
best. The best.
so if you haven't had a chance, please follow your friends, tag this stream. If you're in this community, join our watch along.
And now
to see
Sean
it live.
Booker's sending RML outside of the ring, and obviously Sean Booker had some words to say. So the reason why I wasn't here, just so everyone understands, Sean Booker and Joshua Kincaid wanted to talk to me before the match, and Sean Booker was very vocal about what he was going to do to RML. I can't
enough.
say because of, you know,
Sponsorship reasons.
not even that, just like it's brutal as hell. And we're seeing it right now. Sean Booker taking the fight to RML.
I mean,
Bringing them to ropes.
if the boys are smart, they're going to try and keep Unforgiven out of this match for basically the whole thing.
Here
They're
comes
just
Sean
gonna wanna
Booker.
beat down on
Oh my
RML.
god.
I mean,
And
that's a big
RML
thing.
is getting torn apart by the boys in a headbutt. I mean, RML has to be seeing stars at this point. And now, here we go. This is that tag team chemistry I was talking about. And look at RML.
He's
I've been
slippery.
dodging. He is super the motherfucker.
And Gary shouting at RML to stop. And now look, RML playing the devil's advocate that he's the victim here. Now possibly looking to snap the arm of Sean Booker. Oh my god. Oh, and now tags in Joshua Kincaid. Kincaid
And there
versus
comes
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Clothesline. And now
I've
turns his
heard you
attention
guys
to
talk about
RML.
how much of a bastard RML is, but seeing him in real life, you could just feel the oil dripping from his
And
skin.
now look, this is what we were talking about. Unforgiven can win this whole damn thing by himself.
Absolutely.
I mean, Unforgiven had been just shown agility and quickness and awareness. You had to be concerned. But yet again, the fact that Joshua just got distracted.
Oh my god. And like I
He's
said,
pushing him.
Unforgiven is no man to be fretted with, as the boys are going to have to think about a way to get rid of him and neutralize him in this matchup here. And now look at Unforgiven sending Joshua Kincaid to the corner. Then Kincaid immediately striking. Oh,
And you know what? Unforgiven is battle tested as well. He has faced some very dominant people.
And now
on
tossing
Saturday
him
night.
away. Here we go. Here the boys trying to get possibly something going. And now look, raking against the face of Joshua Kincaid. Rolls him over, cover.
10.
That's
Uno,
not
kick
fair.
out. Not even a one
Not
count.
even.
And now Sean Booker
There's the
trying to get a
boys showing
tag.
that hardiness.
Oh, what a strike. Now, oh my god, double axe handle.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what's Unforgiven's thing?
He's a spirit that we somehow got in the WLW. I don't remember how it happened, but it happened. And now look at Joshua Kincaid. Oh my god, the nightmare exploding.
Do you
Yeah,
get
no,
another-
sorry.
do you-
I just got reminded. You did get your soul back, right, Panda? That's the thing that's been
yeah.
sorted?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Slam.
Why are you having a question mark at the end?
And now look at this cover here. Is that gonna do it?
No.
Uno, and again, Sean Booker getting there, and now RML trying to take the fight to Sean Booker, it seems. These two, obviously, we talked about it just previously. Sean Booker's hatred towards RML. Center of the ring now, Boston Crab.
Oh, and he has that in deep.
Is Joshua
He
going to
does.
tap?
No, but look
Yeah.
at the background. RML hit a face buster on Sean Booker.
And now look at this. Joshua Kincaid gets out of it. Gets out of the ring, helping his boy out.
You think
Also
it might
is.
cost them?
It won't.
And
These
look
boys
at
are
this,
too
Sean
good at this
Booker
already.
exploding.
Four-way suplex.
Fighting off everyone, left, right, and center. Unforgiven back in the ring now.
Unforgiven got up.
Went for something.
Unforgiven's
Oh!
doing-
Oh!
Bitch slap.
Standing Uranage!
Oh.
I never see someone bitch up a spirit, but
Joshua
Look at
Kincaid, are
everything.
we gonna see Night Terror?
oh,
I mean, clearly you have not been watching Saturday nights enough. It
Oh,
seems
and
to be
now
every week that a spirit gets
RML
slapped
tried to
over
run
there.
away
Yeah.
from the nightmare. And- oh, counter.
not two.
You're at a count of two here. RML now again running away, and look at this.
Unforgiven back.
Unforgiven back inside this match, now throws him back in the ring, and
Runs
now
back
attacking
inside the
Sean
ring,
Booker.
Tries to take it to Kincaid. Sorry, to Booker. My apologies.
Look at the slam.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
over
we're gonna
here,
see 1,
10
two,
senses.
3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7,
6,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
And RML is out of it.
Kincaid's busted. Sorry, Booker's busted open. While the 10 beats of Sexy were going on.
And now look at
It
Joshua
proves that
Kincaid,
Unforgiven-
livid.
Yeah.
Oh, what a strike from Unforgiven. And now brutal chops to one of the boys. And now look at this. Looking to throw him again. And now look at Joshua, the power of the nightmare.
Oh, he's just pressing him.
Oh my
Like he's
God.
nothing.
Gets back in the ring, count of 5, rolls back out.
Back out. Resets the count. I think we all know what he's going for here, boys. I hope he weren't too
Oh
fond of
my
this table.
God. Joshua Kincaid, Alabama slam. And now the nightmare trying to think of what he wants to do next. And Unforgiven striking once more.
Violent mind of Kincaid. He wants to let out all this anger, all this aggression. He wants that gold.
I think if there's anyone that wants the tag team titles more than anyone in this company, it's the
Unforgiven
boys.
top.
But now Unforgiven looking for a move here off the top rope, possibly. Crossbody misses wildly.
I think that was just Kincaid being aware of the surroundings and getting out of the way.
And now look at this. Look at this. And the match can't end outside the ring, but trying to put pressure on the shoulder of Kincaid, and he sweeps the leg. It's back in the ring, count of 3.
The spirit nerve pinch, I guess.
Now look at
Seems
this.
like it's
Joshua
pretty
Kincaid
effective.
pacing around the ring, it seems. And then a shoulder tackle. Oh my god, no way.
What are we
Look
seeing
at the
here?
power.
Power bomb.
The Nightmare is on something now. Sean Booker's tagged in. Booker now. Over the ropes, vengeance!
That could be it.
And now, Sean Booker's in position to end this thing right here, right now.
Kincaid looks ready to play into
Spear, no, and he got the knee up.
Was reverse.
What a reversal by Unforgiven.
The brother from Unforgiven.
And now, against, oh my god, busts him open, and now we're going to see a tag team maneuver.
I wasn't expecting any of that from
Oh,
Unforgiven
and it
RML.
seems for once, RML is on the same page as Unforgiven cover. Uno, kick out at 1. Now, here we go, RML. Possibly looking to end it here, looking for the Wicked Stepsister. Such a brutal maneuver. Oh, drives his head into the mat.
He's already been busted open. That could
Tag
be a
is
concussion.
made to Unforgiven. Rolls
Booker
him
may be
over.
out from that.
Booker might be out. That might do it. Uno, and Joshua Kincaid saves the match. Now look at this, and now Unforgiven trying to take on both of them. As Sean Booker striking back now.
Working.
Oh, and again a
reverse.
counter from Unforgiven.
Never have been impressive so far.
I was
Now going
not
after
expecting
Joshua
Unforgiven to be
Kincaid,
this
rolls back in there.
dominant.
I'm telling you, Unforgiven can win this whole damn thing. And now, oh, what a maneuver.
Pretty much.
Oh, man, no way. Unforgiven looking around the crowd. Choke slam.
Oh.
Cover. Uno.
Yep.
Dos. And no.
Oh,
It's not.
I had 2.
That's enough there.
Tag is made to RML.
Trying to pick
RML
at the bug. Like
RML back in the ring and a boot. Sean Booker playing dead. Uh-oh. Possibly looking for, oh my god, what a clothesline to the back of the head. Oh, went for vengeance, ducked out of the way.
Swings wildly.
Now, Booker, vengeance!
Oh, is that going to be it?
And now, sends him over the ropes, and oh my
Out of
god!
the belly.
And now just taunting Unforgiven, it seems. And now Unforgiven, obviously powerless to stop this at the moment. H&S, are we going to see it?
I think we are.
Off that top, oh my god!
Oh, not quite, I guess.
Back in
Not
the corner.
really.
I guess Joshua
Ooh.
Kincaid wants to do more damage to RML here. Striking.
They
left,
hate the man.
right.
Why would they not?
And now
They hate-
RML standing Uranagi.
When you have it.
Oh, what a knee! Trying to take out
Why would
Unforgiven.
you?
Unforgiven.
Maybe trying to again and sends him to the outside.
Not this time.
I think we're going to see it this time, though, Panda.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on a PLE, on a paper, Unforgiven. Oh my god, RML gets out of the way, and now went for something there.
Oh, he knows what's
Kincaid.
coming.
Oh my god, neckbreaker. Tag is made to Sean Booker.
I think we're going to see it now.
Sean Booker now, obviously that cut on his face has gotten a lot worse. Booker dragging the corpse of RML into the corner, busts him open.
Bust him open.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
The
time.
beautiful Queen City Bomb.
That may be
I
it.
think that
That could be
That's-
it.
Might be all she
Kincaid
wrote.
gets rid of Unforgiven. Rolls
He
RML
can
over.
win it.
Uno, dos, tres.
Yep. No.
The boys.
And the boys have reclaimed and claimed tag team gold.
That was an impressive match by the boys.
What a match by the boys to
Domination.
Cincinnati. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great showing by the boys here. Great showing.
Unforgiven did all he could though. Like
That's a
even a slightly better opponent.
And your winners from the boys.
and just embracing after their tag team win. What a huge win for the boys, Joshua Kincaid and Sean Booker. As ladies and gentlemen, just in 10 minutes we will see the start of Summerclash in Santa Clara.
Gotta give it to Unforgiven though. He showed a great showing here against the boys.
He absolutely went for it.
Folks,
Gotta give credit to RML too. They actually worked well together as a tag team, which is
It
surprising.
worked well in the sense that RML was just a bloody vulture picking up the bones when Unforgiven had done all the work.
all right, folks. As we're now